Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to yet another video. And today, as you can see by the title, we are going to be diving into photo mode. So, I've been told that I can actually take some really good photos when it comes to virtual photography. And I kind of just wanted to make this little video showcasing how I do so. And a few bits and bobs in the new Horizon Forbidden West video game. Now, I do feel like this game is kind of like the perfect example on what to show because the photo mode is actually really good. And, I mean, the game is just absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with it. It's so ultra realistic. It's ridiculous. But, yeah, I just wanted to showcase a few hints and tips when it comes to taking some really good photos. So, I think we can get straight into it. So as you can see, we have Horizon Forbidden West with Aloy as our protagonist. She's looking absolutely beautiful. Literally all the details are on her. It looks flipping stunning. But the best thing about this game is photo mode. And the way we get to photo mode is we have to press pause. Okay, and then we just go straight down to photo mode. And then once we're in photo mode, we can start moving the camera and doing all sorts. So the first thing you can see is precision mode, which is actually really cool because basically, as you can see, you can move the camera a lot. But if we turn that on, it starts to become a lot more smoother, a lot more precise. So that's actually really cool. And then we have the toggle grid, which you can turn on, which I might just turn on just for this tutorial video. And then we can also, change the rolling view as well. Or we can hide the players if you want to and just take a scenery picture. And then we can also change our face paint as well, which I haven't really messed around too much with, but it looks pretty cool. You can literally put whatever paint you want on our face, which is actually pretty interesting. And then we also got facial expressions, which we are going to be playing around with a little bit today. And we also got the body poses, which is slightly glitched, but we can still showcase that as well. And then we also have lens flare as well, which there is no lens flare at this moment, but hopefully we can capture some soon. And then we also have the lens, which you can have custom lenses as presets if you like. I like to have my own custom. I like to make them my own ones, to be honest. And then you can also mess around with the focal length, depth of field, so we can have it off, we can turn it on. For this video, I'm going to be leaving it on, but I'm going to get to that in a second. And we also have aperture as well, which we can adjust once we have depth of field on. So, yeah. Next is the brightness. I mean, not much to explain when it comes to brightness, you already know that. Overexposure, so if you wanted something to be overexposed or underexposed, feel free to do so. You can choose different filters. Let's turn that off. Yeah, you can choose different filters, but I'm more of a neutral guy, so I'll probably leave it on just none or even vibrant. Vibrant looks pretty nice. And we also have the intensity of the filter as well. So if we turn that on and turn it down, you can see that the image does change a little bit. Next, we have time of day, which is unavailable at the moment. I think I do need to progress more into the story. And we also have borders, which I think this letterbox is my favorite. But again, for this video, I'll probably just leave it on none. We've got small logos on and off, change the position of them. And we also have greetings, so greetings from the Forbidden West, which is actually pretty cool. Hopefully we get some more greetings. And then we also have the vignette, which you can turn on and off, and you can also adjust it as well. So that's pretty cool. But let's get straight into actually making a really good photo when it comes to Horizon Forbidden West photo mode. So what I personally like to do is get the camera angle in where I want it to be. So in a picture like this one, we have some beautiful mountains with the clouds, with the leaves. It seems like it's autumn at the moment, but who knows. And then we also have the village on the back end as well. We've got the big mountains in front of us. And there's nothing in front of us here. I mean, we have that little building right there. We have no enemies around either. Oh, we actually have one right here. But we're going to leave that out of the frames for now. But I really want to capture the mountains at the top here. And my favorite sort of position is to get really low shots. So I like to just move the camera down a little bit and then move up slightly. But because we have this cool focal length feature, I'm going to be using that to kind of zoom in. So what I do is I like to move back a little bit, zoom in with the focal length, and there we have it. We have a really, really nice shot right here. And once you move forward, you can really get the details of Aloy in the frame. Now, we can probably move the focal length down a little bit and zoom more in so we can get more of the mountain. And it's really up to you if you want to have Aloy in the center of the picture, or you can have her near the right. You can see where the lines are on the grid. You can line her up like that. Maybe put her nose right dead in the middle right there. And if we turn off the UI, you can see what it looks like right there. But we're not done, all right? Because there's actually more features here. So I'm just going to move this down a little bit so her lips kind of line up to the cross, because I like the photos to be kind of equal like that. What we can do now is we can change the facial expressions and also body poses. So we're going to have a look through the body poses. I mean, they look pretty cool, but as you can see on her arm, there is a little bit of a blur. I think they do need to patch that in soon. But you can change all the positions of her, which is pretty fascinating. As you can see, there's a bunch. There's some on the ground here. Some of them actually allow you to sit on edges of buildings and stuff, which is actually pretty cool. But I did see a very interesting pose a while ago, which I might go back to, but just to show you all of the different poses we have right now. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, that one looks pretty nice. Ooh, see, this one looks ooh, this one looks godly. All right, I might get that one. Let's see. Oh, we have the fighting pose as well. That looks pretty dope. Oh, strong Aloy. All right. So let's go back to none. I really do like this one. This one looks pretty interesting. So as you can see, we can then line this up with our frames. All right. So once this is done, in fact, you know what? I do like the other one more, to be honest. This one looks dope. All right. So if we zoom that in a little bit, we can turn on and off lens flare, but I'm just going to leave it on. I know there's no lens flare at the moment, but you know, just leaving it as it is. We can then focus on the depth of field. Now, if we turn that on, as you can see, everything's blurry, but we're going to make everything go back into focus. So with depth of field on, we're going to go to focus distance, and we're going to focus Aloy into the picture. All right. And as you can see, we can literally just move the focus distance forward, and you can get different areas in focus if you wanted to. So as you can see, everything's out of focus now, but we're going to keep her in focus. All right. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to also change the aperture. So that's going to change the effect of the blur at the background and how much it actually focuses and unfocuses. So we're going to move that up a bit. And as you can see, the background is becoming more clearer. If we go to the max, it's going to become fully clear. But we want some sort of blur in the background, as it just makes the picture looks much more interesting. All right, we're going to turn it down to about that. And we're going to move in a bit more right there. Now, once that's done, we're pretty much good to go when it comes to the camera angles and such. And we're going to go back and go to facial expression. So we can have it on focused if you want to. None looks kind of, weird. But yeah, we have focused, victory, spontaneous, bright eyes, amused. And I'm just going to quickly go through all of them so you can see all of them. I mean, her tongue looks pretty real. But yeah. In fact, we can now turn off the toggle grid so we can see that a bit more better. So they all look pretty cool. But I did see one that looked interesting for me, especially for what we are doing at the moment, or her pose anyways. This one looks pretty cool, to be honest. That one looks pretty dope. We're gonna have a look through all of them. Blink and oof, and we go back to none. So I might go for this one. Yeah, I like that one. That one looks pretty cool. What we can also do is change the roll as well. So we're gonna make it roll just slightly, just like that. So if we have a look, it looks pretty nice right there. And we can also see the little robot in the bottom right as well, which looks pretty cool. But once that's done, we then have brightness, which you can turn the brightness up or down if you like to. I'm just gonna turn it up by 2 maybe, or 3. I'll leave it on 2. And we also have overexposure, so if you want to turn up the exposure, then feel free to do so. But I might just leave it on 0. We then have colorize. So I'm going to turn on the vibrance, and then we're going to turn it down a little bit as well. So it's not too fake in a way. So I'm going to leave it to about 20. Oh, we'll leave it on 30 actually. That looks pretty cool. Nice little effect that's going on there. Then we also have the borders. Now, I can move the camera back, and we can get the full frame if I wanted to. If I have a look at that, that looks pretty cool. I think I might keep that right there, to be honest. But we also have the other borders as well, which looks pretty good. But to be honest, I'm more of a cinematic guy, so I like to have it like that. Vignette, if you want Vignette on, yeah. I mean, it is what you can see. If we have it on, it turns the brightness up a little bit. Turn it off, it's a little darker, but I might leave it on for now. But that is how I get really good photos when it comes to photo mode, especially with Horizon. There's a lot you can actually do with this. Just play around with it and see what you can get out of it. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You might see some footage after my outro, so you can see some other photos that I've taken with photo mode, and you can get an idea of what I'm actually talking about when it comes to getting the right angle, changing the colors, getting the focal range, and so forth. So stay tuned for after this video, you'll see a couple of screenshots. But for now, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. And if you do enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button, because it does help me out quite a bit. But for now, guys, take it easy and peace.